Hello YouTube family and friends. Today I, Keto Cricket, am going to talk about on Vlogust day 24. Happy Saturday to you, which is the 25th of August. Today we're going to talk about cycles. All different kinds of cycles that the human body has. So women have cycles. Everybody pretty much knows that. You have, your cycle, whether you're actually in from puberty all the way to menopause. You have a time where you bleed and all that stuff. But even when you're not in that cycle or that particular time of life, you're still going to continue to have a cycle. And a lot of people don't realize this. They think it's a joke, but men do actually have a cycle as well. It's called the androgen cycle, I believe. If I'm wrong, then correct me with the correct name below, but I'm pretty sure it's called the androgen cycle for men. The point of these cycles, though, is that your body fluctuates, and it doesn't matter if you're at a healthy current weight, and you'll hear people saying, I'm maintaining my weight. That doesn't mean that they are going to be the exact weight every day. We talked about before in a couple other videos that your weight fluctuates just from the time of day, not just the time of month. So typically as the day goes on, you weigh more due to water weight, due to the food you ate, and some of it is just the natural cycle that your body has. That's just one of the cycles, but you also have monthly cycles. And men and women do have periods during the month where they are going to be hungrier because of those cycles, as well as periods of time where they will actually not be as hungry. So in addition to increased activity or decreased activity or stress and all the other things that can impact your hunger, your body has that natural cycle as well, depending. Frequently with women, it would usually be around the time that they would ovulate or that their body used to ovulate. That's a very common period where you'll see 1 to 3 days of increased appetite. My advice for that is, honestly, there's a reason why your body needs that increased food. Don't go crazy. I'm not talking you should have like a whole nother dinner in addition, but go through the hunger steps like we've talked about in previous videos. Make sure you're meeting the nutrition needs that you have. Make sure that you're not eating because you're bored or you're stressed or you're sad or whatever. Make sure that you're not eating because you're actually dehydrated. So make sure you're getting plenty of liquid in. But if you're still hungry, then have a 100 to 200 calorie type snack. That could be a handful of nuts. That could be maybe a tea or coffee with a little bit of MCT oil in it. That could be, I'm trying to think, right now I'm trying to think of more like zero carb or low carb things off the top of my head. Of course, you have your jerky, meat sticks if you like pepperoni, bacon for those of you that like bacon. There's cheese, string cheeses, those sorts of things. So there's a lot of options out there. Make sure that when you are having that snack, you are also drinking something with it. Make sure that you're really paying attention to the food while you're eating it, and then give yourself a full 20 minutes to 30 minutes to decide if you are now satiated. So just, pay attention to your body. That's kind of the key thing I want to come across with the cycle videos is, one, don't get frustrated or irritated with your body if you wake up and you've been eating the same every day all the time, and all of a sudden today you woke up and you gained 3 pounds. Especially if you're a girl, chances are you're probably, gonna be starting your period, or it's that time of the month where you tend to start your period because you'll retain a bunch of water, whether you're keto or not. Another cycle that we have is if we get sick or we feel kind of sick, we will a lot of times retain water because again, your body is trying to fight that off. If you're deep in ketosis, those ketone levels, if that's something you measure, will also go down in times of illness, which is interesting because if you are not in ketosis typically, you'll see those ketone levels go up, which I thought was kind of interesting. So something to pay attention to is just those cycles that are in your life. Don't stress about them. Definitely, especially you ladies, most of the time people are under eating. So please don't do that. You will break your body. Yes, I know we all want to lose weight and we want to be fit and healthy, but you don't want to do that to the detriment of your life and what you need. Your body does need food. So really pay attention to that, and that can definitely take some time. As you guys know, that's a journey I have been working on for a long time, and you know, as you guys can see, I've lost weight. I've actually lost more weight this month than I've lost in the past 5 months, which could be a combination of things. Honestly, it could be just that I'm more relaxed about my eating and I am just really intuitively eating. And it could also be just that I finally reached that point in my working out that my body finally was like, okay, we've got the good muscle now. We don't need to keep holding on to this other stuff. We kind of know what we're doing now, so we're going to start getting those muscles to allow for that fat burn again, because it kind of freaks your body out when you do different things. But anyway, so those are the cycles of life. You have a menstruation cycle, you have the androgen cycle, you have just building muscle cycles, and those are all things that can impact your weight. So I hope you guys have a fabulous Saturday. Tomorrow I will be meal prepping again, as I do every Saturday. So I will check in with you guys then. Have a great day.